Since Latto and Nicki had their internet beef over the Grammys situation, we have all noticed that Latto has been putting an emphasis on its giving Coca-Cola, aka the booger sugar. During her BET performance of Put It on the Floor, when it came to the part about she must ain't took her meds, Latto did a hand gesture underneath the nose, indicating doing lines of the booger sugar. In her most recent interview with Sneakers, she once again put an emphasis on her sniffing and stated it's never giving the booger sugar.
For some of you Henry the Hoovers out there, it's never giving. Yeah, exactly. That's mad. But
now at this point, I would like to ask an honest question. Does Latto have any other disses about Nicki other than she allegedly does the sugar booger? Also, I'm not going to sit here and act like a lot of people in Hollywood aren't doing the white powder. A lot of them are functioning addicts. So how exactly is this supposed to be a diss? I'm sure Latto knows one or two people that do that kind of stuff on their free time and are still functioning like nothing's going on. Nicki already stated she doesn't do the booger sugar, so at this point, she may have to do a blood test to prove to Latto that she truly doesn't do that stuff. I don't know whether it's a blood test or a hair test or how that works, but maybe do a test so Latto will stop stalking you, you know? So the thing is, Latto couldn't hurt Nicki where it truly hurts by talking about her brother and husband. Nicki didn't want to do a feature on any of her songs. Nicki didn't want Latto comparing herself to prior female rappers. She talked about Latto in her song Red Ruby the Sleaze. She also subbed Latto a few times, but Nicki pays Latto absolute and total dust in real life. And I think all of these things have gotten to Latto. You know, Latto went from admiring and idolizing Nicki to becoming her rival after all. I'll say this much. Latto at this point, it's giving obsession, okay? I'll just be the one to say it. It is definitely giving obsession, all right? If Nicki is taking subtle digs at you in her music, but never acknowledges you in real life, that means she's moving strategically. But every chance you get, you talk about her in your music, magazine interviews, public interviews, and you insinuate you're talking about her with the hand gestures and sniffing sounds. That means Nicki already won, because now your whole career is based on you dissing her and not her dissing you. Nicki doesn't ever have to respond to you for her to always be on your mind, Latto. Have you guys ever met a fan or stan that loves and idolizes someone so much that it turns into hatred and obsession when they can't get as close to their idol as they would like? When I look at Latto, I do get a sense of obsession and I do get a sense of a crazed fan. And she's obsessed with proving to the world that Nicki does the booger sugar, allegedly. She's also obsessed with proving that she's on the same level as Nicki, if not better, and that Nicki is a horrible person that bullied her. All of these things may allegedly be true, but the thing is, Latto, you can't show your hand and look overly pressed or obsessed by dedicating whole diss songs to just Nicki Minaj and basically talking about her in all your interviews, indirectly or directly. You're starting to look like a crazed fan. And I'm sorry, Latto, but that lady will never ever publicly acknowledge you ever again, no matter what you do or say. However, her fan base will continue to drag you on her behalf because, you know, this is what they do. Every enemy of Nicki Minaj will go down, and they will do it every single time you come for her, okay? Now, these last few weeks, Latto has been called out for dressing like Ice Spice and imitating Nicki's alter ego Roman on a song that she was on. The people have been saying that Latto needs to find herself and get her own identity. I personally don't care what these women choose to wear because no dress style is new under the sun, but with the Roman impersonation, Latto was doing a tad bit much. Of course, imitation is the best form of flattery, but you and Nicki don't like each other, which is why this is looking like an obsession once again, Latto. And I do think that Latto needs to take some time to perfect her craft and to better understand herself as an artist instead of coming at Ice Spice and Nicki. But in saying all of this, may the best rapper win.